Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a simple everyday makeup look for you guys, so stay tuned.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
First, I'm starting off with moisturizing my lips with EOS lip balm, and then I'm moving on to moisturizing my face with the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. Next, I'm using the Absolute New York Ultra Smoothing Makeup Primer, and this is just to make sure that my makeup has a nice base, something to stick onto. And next, I am using my eyebrow pencil to fill in my eyebrows. I don't have to do much, just filling in the sparse areas and just creating a better shape. And I'm blending that out with my spoolie.
Late night when you need my love.
Just continuing that process for both eyebrows. Going back and making touch-ups. And now moving on to concealer, and I'm going to use this to carve out my eyebrows and just clean up any mistakes that I made before. And it's also going to act as a brow bone highlight. Doing this to both eyebrows.
Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know in that hotline way, that could only mean one thing. And I know in that hotline way.
Gotta check everything out, make sure it looks good. And now I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend all of that concealer out.
I could only be one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out.
Now I'm moving on to setting my eyebrows. I'm using the Covergirl Clear Mascara. And now, instead of using a primer, since I already had this out, I'm just going to use that same concealer to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow that we're going to use later.
And I know in that hotline way.
And now I'm moving on to foundation. You don't really need to use too much. I'm just using enough to even out my skin tone and just thoroughly blending that out. And I know it may look a little bright, but this light is really harsh. I'm still working on my lighting.
Started wearing less and growing out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I'd never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need.
Now I'm using that same LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige to highlight underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. And these are all the places that the light would naturally hit. And then I'm taking my Beauty Blender sponge to blend that all out.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me.
Okay, and for some extra highlighting, I'm going to use my Rimmel London 2-in-1 highlighter and concealer and go over the same spots and blend that out again with my Beauty Blender. And I'm also blending that over my eyelids as well.
My love, and I know in the holiday that could only mean one thing. And I know in
Okay, now moving on to my favorite part, and that's baking. I'm using my Midnight Banana powder, and I'm just going to press this powder all over those spots that I highlighted with concealer. And that's just going to make sure that the concealer doesn't budge throughout the day. And it's also going to make my highlight pop. It's going to be on fleek. And I'm going to place that on my eyelids as well to blend that out and make sure it doesn't move. And it's going to prime for the eyeshadow I'm using next. Now I'm using a brown eyeshadow. Any eyeshadow will work. I'm just going to put this in my crease and then blend it out with a larger blending brush. This is just going to give my eyes some definition since I'm not really doing much eyeshadow. It's a simple everyday look. Now I'm going to take a larger blending brush, blend that all out.
You and me, we just don't get along.
Now I'm just curling my eyelashes. And then I'm applying mascara. This is the first layer of mascara. I'm going to go back with some more later. And now I'm dusting away all of that powder.
Feels like I did you wrong. Going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city, you.
Now moving on to bronzing up my face. I'm not really contouring, just using this powder to give me some color on the outer parts of my face.
Not exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages on your passport. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love.
And now I'm going to contour my nose with this powder. It looks a little harsh at first, but I'm going to blend it out in just a couple seconds. There we go. And I also put it in the middle of my Cupid's bow.
Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love.
And then I'm going to go in and blend that out furthermore with my fingers to make it look a little bit more natural. I just like to define my nose. Now I'm taking the Milani Baked Bronzer and I'm further bronzing up my face. This has like little glitters in it. Can't really see it on camera, but.
And I know when that highlight blink, that could only mean one thing.
Now my favorite part, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow, then my chin and my forehead, and then above my eyebrows. And this glow really shows up in the light and especially in the sun.
And I know when that highlight blink.
Now I'm curling my eyebrows again, and I'm going in with another mascara, and I'm going to layer that on the top and bottom eyelashes.
That could only mean one thing. Call me on mine.
Now I'm going to line my lips with a brown lip pencil. And then I'm just going to rub my lips together to blend it out a little bit. And then I'm going in with a lip gloss and just putting that on top. And then I'm going to blend that out with my fingers too.
One thing, call me on mine.
Now I'm going to set my makeup so it doesn't budge. It's going to stay in place all day. And we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, rate, comment, subscribe, all that jazz.